Hi everybody, it's Kristin and I have a skincare video for you guys today. So you guys have been asking for a skincare video from me for a really long time, and one of the reasons that I haven't done one is because I feel like it's always changing. I'm adding things in, you know, and I use a product up, I bring something else in. I just feel like it's always changing. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, every once in a while, when I'm getting to the end of some products, there are some products that last a really long time that I'll talk about, but when I'm getting to the end of some products, then I'm going to film a skincare video, talk about what I've been doing currently, which would have been for the past few months, and the products and that sort of thing, and hopefully this makes sense to you, and hopefully this will be helpful. Alright, so first things first, I'm 44 years old, and I have skin that if I take good care of it is normal, but if I'm not taking good care of it or the products aren't working for me, I am dry, as the Sahara. So those are things that are important to know going in. All right, so I have my little basket of fun here, and then I have a couple products that I have separately. So I'm going to start with what I do in the morning. So I shower, I'm a morning showerer, and in the shower currently, and this is a repeat, I used to use this all the time. This is, and there's not too much left in here. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin. I really like this. I have suggested this to friends. They also have fallen in love with it. It's just a really great product. It's non-comedogenic, non-drying, non-irritating. It's just one of those cleansers that when you use it, it doesn't leave your skin screaming for moisture. If I use a cleanser like that, it's out. I'll use it a couple of times just to make sure it wasn't some other sort of circumstance, and I'm done with it. I just won't use it. So really, really like this. It's just a nice kind of lotiony sort of cleanser. Works great, so I have this sitting in my shower. On Sundays and Thursdays, I will use a exfoliator. So one of the mistakes I've made in the past years, especially when I first started watching YouTube, because I don't know that I exfoliated much before YouTube. I used to exfoliate my face every single day. I can remember doing skincare videos telling you guys that I was using that. The Philosophy Daily, the exfoliating one, the micro delivery exfoliating thing, every single day. For my skin, and that might work great for a lot of people's skin. But by the way, I've had people ask, yes, those are hair clips that are holding those things together. I just closed the window because it's really cold outside. It's only supposed to be like a high of 62 or 63 today. And it was chilly in here, so, but if I have them open, they flap in the wind, and that was my fix. I should put something about that in the description box because people are always asking me. Okay, anyway, so I don't do it daily anymore. For me, I have found that twice a week works really well, so I will do it on Sunday and that morning, and then I will do it on Thursday morning as well. So when I get out of the shower, this is the toner I use morning and evening. This is the current one that I'm using, and I have to say I really like this. It's hard to say, you know, a toner's a toner, right? But sometimes you put it on and it kind of stings, and that I won't deal with. Or you can just, I don't know, sometimes you can just tell. That's the best way. But this is a hydrating toner from Murad. I found this at Ulta. It says it's called Resurgence. And a toner, in case you, from what I've always been told, I don't want to act like I'm some sort of expert here, but from what I've been told, the toner is important because it stops the cleanser from working and restores your pH balance. So I don't think it's a step you really want to skip. That one I have really liked, and probably, I don't know that I have any currently to try in my collection, which is why I ended up buying that one. And I don't think I've gotten any other ones in, so I will probably just keep repurchasing that one. I really like it. And then after that, I will use my Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. This is one I've been using for years and years. I went away from it, used some other things, and now I'm back to this. So what I do, and I learned this from Josh Collier. Do you guys remember Josh? He does videos still sometimes, but while I have this on and it's not quite dry yet, then I will put the Truth Serum on, because you can use just a little bit of it, and because your face is still moist from that, it'll help you know, move it around a little bit, and you don't have to use quite as much. So I like this. I notice such a difference in my skin when I'm not using a vitamin C serum to when I am, and this one in particular, it just seems to help the overall health and appearance of my skin. It brightens my skin, and I know that I'm not alone. I've heard other people say this. You really can tell a difference. If you're curious about this, frequently Sephora will have a 100-point perk with this. I shouldn't say frequently, a couple times a year. So keep an eye for that and get one of those and try it out, because it's really good. I know that it's expensive. I think this bottle is $72, maybe something like that. I usually try to get it when there's a VIB sale, but it does last a really long time. So that is the serum that I use in the morning. And then I will go to eye cream, and this is the one I just finished up this morning actually, so this will have to go in my empties for next time. Of course I filmed in empties yesterday. What are you gonna do? This is the Clinique All About Eyes Rich. And I did not think that I was going to like this, and I really did end up liking it. So my under eyes are generally very dry, much like the rest of my face. And this really is enough that so it says that it reduces circles and puffs. I don't know about reducing circles, but it does really keep it moisturized. The only thing I can't speak to is a lot of times eye creams perform differently here in Wisconsin in the winter than they do in the summer because it's a lot drier in the winter. So I only use this in spring and summer, so I can't tell you for sure how it would work in the fall, but it is one that I would repurchase. I have a couple that I have purchased recently that I need to, go through. I have another ALgenist one that I really like. And then I have the Bye Bye Eyes that I bought from It Cosmetics. I don't know how that's going to be yet. I bought it on QVC when they did their little deal a while back. Anyway, so I do like this. I would repurchase it, and I would be curious how it would end up working in the fall and winter. And then lastly is moisturizer. So I will show you the one I've been currently using. And this one I do have a good amount left of as I drop the cap. Looks like this. This is the ALgenist Elevate Advanced Lift Contour Cream. So this is a moisturizer that I really don't think is going to work for me in the winter. It's not super hydrating. However, it does seem to really sort of firm. I don't know about lifting. I just never quite know about that. I don't know that I would notice it if it did do that, but it does seem to really sort of add firmness to my skin without drying it and making it feel tight. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense to you. But I do really like it. It does say, it says to apply to your entire face, neck, and décolletage, which I don't do that. I usually, all of my serums and moisturizers I do bring down to about here, but I don't do my whole décolletage. So that is the day cream that I've been using. I probably have been using this for about a month, give or take, something like that. So, and I'm telling you that so that you can kind of guesstimate if you want to look at videos, how my skin looked before and now, and that's, you know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. So that is it for my day, for the morning routine. All right, for evening, the first thing that I do is take off my eye makeup, and I use a cotton round or a cotton square and the Bioderma Sensi Bio, yeah. I want to make sure I said that right. I really like this. You can use this for all over your face and that sort of thing. Because of the cost of this, I use this just for my eyes, and it works better than anything else I've ever used. There's a Neutrogena eye remover that's a lotion that I like as well, but this one is just much simpler, and it takes me a long time to go through one of these because I'm just using it for my eyes. So I do about 4 pumps on each square, and I hold it on my eye a little bit, wipe it away, and this just takes off everything. I love this. Will forever swear by that. And then I use a makeup wipe to remove my makeup. Normally, you guys know I love the Kirkland wipes, but currently I'm trying this one from Trader Joe's. It's the Micellar Cleanser. And actually, a friend of mine had sent me a couple things in the mail, and then she tossed these in there. She must have been at Trader Joe's that day. And I think Melissa Parada says she likes these as well. So I like these. I feel like they're a little bit thinner than the Kirkland wipes. They're a little bit harder to kind of, move around your face, but they do remove, there's a pretty strong scent to these, but I feel like there's a strong scent to the Kirkland ones too. So anyway, I take off my makeup with a makeup remover. I had to go grab this I had saved it after my empties. And then I take my makeup off with some sort of cleanser. Over the past couple years, I've really been enjoying taking off my makeup with a balm, which is interesting because I never would have liked that beforehand. But this is the Clinique Take the Day Off. This is the one I just finished. So I talked about this in my empties. I like this, and there you go. I did use it all up. I like this, but I don't like it as well as I like the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup, I think it's called. That cleansing balm just really seems to do something to my skin as well as just taking off my makeup. And this just takes off my makeup. And this one and the Yes to Coconuts cleansing balm, when I use those over my eyes, because I want to get like the last little bits of mascara, and a cleansing balm is really good at doing that, and I feel like it conditions my lashes a little bit too. Anyway, when I did that with this or with the Yes to Coconuts, it really made my eyes cloudy for like 15 minutes afterward. And the It Cosmetics By My Makeup just doesn't do that. So I had said that I'm going to do a video on the cleansing balms I've used, and I may still do that. So I'm going to keep this just in case I do that. But I don't know. If I'm going to repurchase, I don't think I would repurchase it. I've gone back and forth on whether I'd repurchase the It Cosmetic or the Clinique one. I just don't know that I would. I like that It Cosmetics one so much better, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. So wash my face with that. Then I go ahead and use the Mirror Ed Toner again. And then currently the serum that I'm using is the ALgenist Power Advanced Wrinkle Fighter Serum. So you can see how much I've used of that, a good amount. And I do like this. I don't know that I'm noticing any like reduction of wrinkles, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna guess I've been using that for 3 weeks, something like that. I don't know that you're going to see those sort of things, but it does give my skin sort of a smoothness that I really like. So I will put that on and I'll let that sit for just a little bit. And then I go in with this. So this is the product that you're gonna see in many, many, many skincare videos if you guys like this idea and want me to do them more frequently, like every couple of months, because this is gonna last me forever. This is the Clé de Peau Radiant Multi-Repair Oil. You can use this for all kinds of things. I have a friend that uses this in his beard. I have another friend that uses it in her hair. I just use it on my face, and I use 4 drops. That's it, because this is really expensive, like $160 expensive. I use 4 drops of this. That is it. And I put it on my fingers like this, and I sort of just pat it into my skin. Now I generally wash my face and do all of this just maybe either before I make dinner or right after I make dinner. So after I do that, then I walk away and, you know, watch TV, edit a video, do whatever I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. When I come back just before I go to bed, when I go in to brush my teeth, then I will put on my eye cream. And again, I was using this eye cream and my moisturizer. And currently I'm finishing up this L'Oreal Revitalift Hydrant Moisturizer. You can see I just have a little bit left in there. I've said this before when I talked about this in a favorites. I think it was in a favorites. I really like this. I am very impressed with it. It is $20-some for drugstore. It's a little bit pricey, but I think we kind of are all expect that now from L'Oreal. But it's really good. It's very highly fragranced. A lot of people don't like that. I don't even know how to explain what the fragrance smells like, but so there are a lot of people that I find that it dissipates. I don't notice it after I put it on, but that could be because I'm used to it. I'm not really sure, but just know that if you are sensitive to fragrance. So I really do feel like it's improved, you know, the overall appearance of my skin. And really is a nice, good moisturizer. I didn't love this. I did when I was doing the challenge because this was sent to me, I think, by influencer. I did use it morning and evening. I didn't love it as well under makeup. I felt like it was too moisturizing for under makeup. So now I just use it at night, and my skin wakes up, feels really nice. And then one last thing I wanted to mention, this isn't so much skincare, but lash care. I've been using this since June 1st, give or take. This is a Rodan and Fields. I'm gonna guess that it says Enhancements Lash Boost. It's hard to it kind of wore off a little bit there. And this works, if you've been around a little bit, raise your hands. Lilash. I used to use Lilash, and then Lilash was discontinued in the States and you can't really find it anymore. So I didn't use anything for a while, and so I've gone back to using this, and I definitely see the dramatic difference in my lashes. This really works. It's not cheap, and you kind of have to get on this like auto delivery sort of thing, but you can cancel it. So they'll send you an email saying, hey, it's time that you're gonna get one of these again, and cancel it. So I think it came to me in May. So yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about it, because it would have come to me again in July. I canceled the shipment, and then it would come again in, I think, September. So I haven't gotten that notification yet. But you don't need it that often, at least for me. I was using it every day, and not in the morning, just at night. The last thing I did before I go to sleep, and there's still plenty in here. The Lilash that came with the same amount of product, and you can see when I pull it out, it still has plenty of stuff on the wand. The Lilash I would buy one, I think, every 6 months. You don't need this every other month. So that is everything. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you like the idea of me doing these just every couple of months as I'm getting towards the end of using a product, so I can kind of give you a review. And this one may be a little bit longer than the rest of them will be, because I'm talking about products like this one would probably show up again, and I could just, you know, breeze over that one. So on my face today, I am still working with the It Cosmetics Bye Lines Foundation and the It Cosmetics Bye Under Eye. Both of those are in light. And then today to set things, I use the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. This is really pretty powder. For blush, I use the Boots number 7, and this is in the shade Peach Velvet. And I kind of was going for this sort of peaches and cream sort of look. And then I topped it off. This is a blush I used yesterday, and I filmed my empties video yesterday, but it was really glowy. So I use this as a topper today, and this is the Milani blush in Bella Bellini. It is stunning, but really, really, really glowy. And then for my brows again, it's the It Cosmetics Brow Power Powder. For my eyes, I use the Too Faced Peach palette. And on my lips, I have the Clé de Peau, and I will list it below. It's the, you can't see the color because you have to buy this little thing separate, and then the color goes down into it. This is what the color looks like there, and you can see what it is on my lips. And I will list what the actual shade number or name is below for you guys. All right, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.